Okay, I'm going to try to understand why people are dumb. And mostly what I get from why people are dumb is because maybe they've been seeing memes and it's about subjects that the person really has no deep appreciation for. But, like it's like linking things. And if you know in political dramas that one government dealing with another government might have multiple issues, and there's the idea that we can link issues. In other words, I'll give you something on this issue, and you give me something on this other issue, and we're linking those two things together because we can make a deal that way. But when you're linking things, are you always willing to say, I'm going to give this one away as a bargaining point when it's not right? So, people who say, you have two examples, and you have a little goldfish in a glass fish bowl, and then you have a second copy of the same thing. And the first fish bowl, it's been dirtied to make the water look like it's not clean. And then there's a big picture of a vaccination syringe. And above it says germ theory. And then the little fish in the next tank over has got perfectly clear water. And above it says terrain theory. And it says clean the tank. But this is false because on planet Earth, we don't live in glass fish bowls. We live in a predatory universe. What does that mean? A predatory universe simply means you look at the natural ecology of planet Earth. A lot of animals eat other animals for food. They predate on another species. It's predatory. Now, on planet Earth, we also have small life forms. For example, bacteria. To see them, you have to have a light microscope like you'd have in a biology class in high school. And we know that humans can get horrible infections of bacteria and the horrible flesh-eating disease, which is a bacterial disease. So, how are you going to explain that? Someone got a bacterial disease and you're going to say, well, it just means that planet Earth is dirty and we need to sterilize it and disinfect the whole planet. Because we got this bacteria and it's all over the planet. Everywhere. Every tablespoon of soil anywhere on the planet is going to have bacteria in it. And, we can't have that. we are going to have to sterilize all of the soil on planet Earth. So what we're going to do is have an enormous series of nuclear explosions over every square mile of land on the planet. Oh, we better do the oceans too. Every square mile, we're going to have a nuclear explosion, and we're going to sterilize the hell out of planet Earth. We're going to sterilize it because we're not going to have any of this bad bacteria anywhere on the planet. And we can do this. Let's review what I said earlier in some of my videos today. What does a vaccine do? You take a little bit of whatever it is that you want to protect yourself from. Perhaps a protein coat on the outside of the cell or the virus. It's not the complete organism, it's just a little piece of it. But it's a piece that your immune system can recognize as being foreign. And as soon as it recognizes that there's a foreign invader in the body, the immune system goes into full speed gear to start creating a whole team to attack this invading thing in the body. And it has to multiply a lot of cells, according to traditional theory about how, these immune cells go. The body's got to produce more. How does the body produce more? Well, it's got to grow. It's got to have cells, split, grow bigger, grow more cells that are these immune cells, because you want to flood your body with these protective devices. And the whole idea is that if you expose your body to a piece of that organism, a dangerous organism, your body is not going to be infected with that organism because you didn't give it the whole organism. You just gave it a little piece. And this little piece can't do anything to you. So your body gets all fired up, making all of this stuff to kill the virus or the bacteria that you got the vaccine created for. And then in your wild environment of planet Earth, if you come across this organism and it happens to get into your system, your body, if it was something that just happened, while your body's all souped up, your body is ready to fight this thing at the best way it can. And it's a natural system of the body that you are just helping it. You're helping it prepare for something. Do we need to clean up the ecology? Well, don't be stupid. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. But in the meantime, you got to invest in vaccines because they work. We got rid of smallpox, measles. We don't know if polio was actually eradicated. Some people say, and other people say that polio symptoms are never written down as polio anymore. other than post-polio syndrome. People have said that if you now have polio symptoms, they have a new name for the disease. So, have they eradicated polio, or has it just got a new name? I don't know. What else don't I know? I don't know anything more than that, just that report. So I'm passing that on to you as something that I read somewhere. And is it true or not? I gave you a fair warning. Earlier today, one of the small ponds was all frozen over. And there were two guys on the ice. And I thought to myself, I don't know if that ice is safe. And I looked at the boys, and I looked at them, and I wondered if I was going to say to the boys, hey, that might be thin ice and, maybe it's unsafe. But I didn't say anything to them. The answer to why I didn't say anything to them is I didn't say anything to them.